Howdy, folks. This is a video for Sergeant Mantis and his contest that he's doing for his 100 subs. I will say congratulations. I know that 100 subs is a pretty big milestone. Quite an accomplishment, so good on you. Congratulations, and thanks for hosting such a great contest. I really like the simpler contests, the ones that are just a pretty basic, straightforward question. It's not too difficult to enter, and it kind of allows more people to get involved, and I really appreciate that. And that's also one hell of a prize pack you put together, so very generous of you. So thanks for having your contest, and congratulations on your subs. Let's get on with it. Before I get into my story, I'll tell you, I am smoking my Peterson. This is a B10 shape. So it's my Peterson Shannon pipe. And since the day I bought this, the only thing I've smoked in it is this Three Oaks Syrian. And now this is the Syrian version. There's a Three Oaks that comes in more of like a cream colored tin. That's the regular Three Oaks, but this stuff in the yellow tin is the Three Oaks Syrian. This is the good stuff. So it's quite tasty. Anyway, so how I stumbled onto the YouTube pipe community and my story of how I got involved. I was a pipe smoker for a number of years when I lived in Florida. Probably about 96 or so when I first started smoking a pipe. And this is at a time when I hung out with quite a interesting group of guys, a lot of which were pipe smokers as well. And we would get together and smoke pipes and hang out at the Irish pubs and drink pints of Guinness and all kinds of shenanigans. Now, since that time, many of us have moved away or gotten out of contact with one another. And one of the fellas, he's actually he's on YouTube here as the Redneck Professor. He's the guy who originally got me started into pipe smoking. And he had just in the last year, he kind of reconnected with a lot of these guys and started a group on Facebook and brought these guys together in this group on Facebook. And for the namesake of the pub that we most frequented, the Four Green Fields in Tampa, Florida, he called the group the Four Green Fellas. So this past summer, we were supposed to go down to Florida, and I think he lives just outside of Atlanta now, and he was going to be going down, and we're in like the Cincinnati area, and we were going to be going down, and we were meeting up with a lot of the guys that are still in the Tampa area, and it was going to kind of be a little bit of a reunion for this group of guys, this Four Green Fellas, who a lot of us used to smoke pipes together. And my pipes had kind of been in semi-retirement for a number of years. They've just sat on the shelf in our home as more of a decoration than anything. But I hadn't actually smoked my pipes in a good number of years. So as you can imagine, pipes that have gone neglected, they needed a little bit of attention. And I was kind of planning, since I was going to meet up with these old friends, I figured, well, I'm gonna break out the old pipes again and bring them with me and get together with my old buddies and smoke a pipe again. So I got some of the old pipes out, and like I said, they need a little bit of attention. So of course, you know, it had been several years since I had really done anything with the pipes, and I you know, I knew a few little tricks and secrets of how to try and get your pipes looking pretty again. But I figured, well, what the hell? Go to YouTube and check it out and see what, you know, anything you want to know you can find on YouTube, right? So I went to YouTube and I searched for something having to do with cleaning old pipes or pipe restoration or something. And I think one of the first videos I came across was from Pipehead OR. I think that he does restorations and stuff. I watched a few of his videos. He was doing stuff for other people that were, you know, they were sending him some pipes, and he was doing some restoration on some old pipes and stuff. And he, you know, I was looking for like instructional videos or kind of a how-to type thing, and I saw his video, and then he got off the whole subject of the pipe restoration. He's like out walking in his yard and talking about cutting wood or something, and he's addressing the camera, not really like, hey, I'm just addressing a general audience, but like he was talking to specific people that were like his friends. He was talking, you know, talking to people, not to a camera. It was a bit odd. I was like, what's this guy doing? You know, I tune into a video to learn about pipe restoration, and he's telling people about chopping wood or something. I didn't quite get it at first. And then I think the next guy I saw was maybe Pipe Thought, and he had a video up about restoring pipes or cleaning up pipes or something. And then I saw he had a video. This was this last summer. I just started in the end of July, so this was kind of a recent video for him, one of his newer videos at the time. He had just put up a video from the Southeast Pipe Conference, and there were a lot of people at this Southeast Pipe Conference, some of which I've kind of gotten to know a little bit now through the YouTube pipe community. And he put down below in his description all these links of all these different people with all their different pipe channels. And this is when it kind of started clicking as to that there's a whole community behind this. There's all these people that like maintain contact through videos and talk to each other through videos, and it's not just, you know, a random pipe video that somebody puts up about a pipe or something. I mean, this is actually people that are creating relationships and you know, developing a community. And that kind of intrigued me. So I will say the bummer part is that trip to Florida and going to meet my old friends and stuff never happened. We're trying to work things out. Maybe we'll put something together this year or something, but our plans fell through for various reasons last summer, and it didn't work out. But the good thing that came of that was, because of that, I did some, you know, searching on YouTube for videos and found you guys, found this pipe community. And being that, for me, pipe smoking is I spend most of my time that I smoke a pipe, I spend most of my time by myself. And it is a little bit of a solitaire kind of thing. But for me, it's much more of a social kind of a interaction. It's much more of a get together with the guys and smoke a pipe. So I think that this YouTube community has, you know, I'm far more excited about my pipes now than I ever was before, and that is due in part to this YouTube community. Now, if I hadn't found this, if it wasn't for you guys, I probably would have, you know, I got the old pipes out, and that trip didn't work out with the fellas, and so I firmly believe that the pipes would have just gone back on the shelf or gone back in boxes, and that would have been it. So I think it's, yeah, I smoked a pipe before my YouTube experience, but I think it's because of you guys and because of this whole community and because of being part of this pipe smoking community that it has rekindled an interest in a hobby that I had since long ago, since put down. So I do want to thank you guys, the pipe community as a whole, for I guess just for being out there, you know. And it's been great being part of this. And this, you know, getting back to that video, that first video I saw from Pipehead OR, this, to me, these videos, this is what we have in common. This is what kind of brings us together. This is a starting point. This is kind of a common ground. But there's more to our lives than this. And I love that this is a community, and it's not just a bunch of guys putting up videos about pipes. I love that we see each other's, you know, this little thing right here is like a window into each other's lives. And, you know, we don't see everything. We only see what people choose to share. But, you know, just yesterday, the video that Kyle put up, that was, I mean, shit, that didn't have anything to do with pipes. But it was something that really reached out to me and touched me and was like, you know, I felt honored that he was willing to open up with something like that to us as a community, that he felt enough for us as a community to share a very emotional time in his life. And that's what I think this is about. I think, you know, the YouTube pipe community, I think it's much more about the community than it is about the pipes. I think the pipes is where it starts. I think the pipes is our common interest. And I think the pipes is what brings us together. But what keeps us together is the community. And, you know, different sharing different parts of our lives more than just smoking a pipe. So, you know, my videos, I do try to come back to the pipe. I do try to, you know, this is why we're here is for the pipe, and I do try and keep that as like a center point. But, you know, I don't want it to be just pipe stuff. You know, my videos, you guys know, you see my videos. It's me, my family, my kids. It's different things that we do, and I like that I have you guys to share that with. So I guess maybe this is a little more than what you bargained for. This might be a little bit more than what you were asking for. But it's something that's kind of been weighing on me a little bit that I thought I'd want to share with you guys anyway. So this is maybe a good place to do that. So that's my backstory on YouTube and how I found the pipe community, and that was just this last July, and I've been having a good time ever since, and it's been a lot of fun. Just you know, sharing our different, you know, sharing our pipes and our tobaccos and whatever, but also sharing our lives, you know, and sharing a part of ourselves with each other, and learning different interests from different people. And some people are really into guns, or some people are really into music, or some people are really into poetry and movies and that kind of stuff. And so there's so many different types of people on here, and so many different aspects of different people's lives that I'm learning about things, and I'm seeing things in people's lives that I wouldn't have seen otherwise. And it all came together with this, and all started with this. But this is just a starting point. It doesn't end here. So I appreciate you guys, and appreciate our time together, and I appreciate you sticking around for almost 16 minutes now just listening to me ramble. But Sergeant Mantis, thanks for holding your contest, and I appreciate the question that you put out there, and it kind of gave me a starting point to get off on a subject that I wanted to talk about anyway. So it was really cool. Thank you, sir. Congratulations on your 100 subs, and I won't keep y'all any longer. I'll let you go. So we'll see you.